What's up guys, this is Drew with Radiant Plumbing and Air Conditioning. We are reviewing the new Rinnai Sensei RUR 199 interior unit today. We're doing a big unboxing and I'm going to run you through some of the features and some of the things to look out for when you're installing this product. What comes in the box is your Rinnai flush kit, mounting bracket, which is actually a new feature as well, Grundfos under counter loop, temperature and pressure relief valve, screen, screws, and then intake screen. And then we also opened the controller box, and what comes in that box is the Rinnai controller, mounting hardware for when you mount the controller, and then wire brackets. All right guys, so we got this mounted. I did get it mounted by myself. You'll see it in the footage earlier. One of the new things is with that bracket is you are able to mount it yourself. It is a heavy unit, so always exercise caution and best practices when you're putting the unit onto the bracket, but I did do it by myself. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna open it up, kind of give you a rundown of what's going on inside and some of the new features that Rinnai has come out with. Okay guys, we got the front panel off. As you can see, one of the new features is it is all stainless steel rather than having the copper heat exchanger. Rinnai actually came out with the stainless steel version to last a little bit longer. But one of the key features is I believe it can all be disassembled within 5 minutes with just a Phillips head screwdriver, because the design they went to is they wanted technicians to be able to easily access and take apart components. And it's all held together with Phillips head screws and these little clips right here, which is really cool and makes it a lot easier. And if you get on the call and get on the Rinnai hotline, you can tell them exactly and they'll walk you right through exactly what you need to do as a technician. One of the other features is you actually have multiple venting options this time. You can either go with the concentric venting, which I recommend, I like using that stuff, or you can go with PVC. When you go with PVC, you have to do the open air intake and the exhaust run separately. With that, when I installed, the issues that we do have, the only error code that I ran into was 69. And what that meant is that there was a wrong air mixture, meaning that with the venting, you have to cut it precisely as they tell you to, otherwise it will not work correctly. So keep that in mind when you're installing this unit, and be sure to read the instructions and cut the venting precisely as they tell you to, otherwise it will not work correctly. All right guys, as I mentioned earlier, this is the Rinnai controller. The way we set it up at the customer's house that I installed it in, we just had it right next to the unit. Very easy to set up. A lot of people are kind of scared when it comes to programming the unit and stuff like that. It's very, very simple. There are instructions that come with the remote, but also what I did in this case is I didn't have the instructions, so I called tech support with Rinnai and they walk you right through it, how to set the timers up for the recirculation system and how to set the water heater itself. Other than that, fairly simple. 2 wires go through right there, hooked into the CPU board correctly. Be sure to read the instructions when you hook the CPU board up to the controller, and then mount the controller wherever you please. All right, so we've covered some technical aspects and some installation aspects of this unit. Very, very solid unit, very cool unit. Let's go check it out when I installed it in the customer's home.
The recirculating pump was the main thing, because getting water down into the kitchen, which is at the end of the run, took a while for that water to heat up. So having the recirculating pump on there, you get instant hot water when you turn it on. So that was one of the features we really wanted. There is a console that's next to the water heater that we use, and you can adjust the hours that it comes on and goes off.
We just like it that in the morning now, when you turn on the shower, there's hot water, because we have it set so it starts earlier, so there's no waiting. And then in the evening when I'm cooking, I can turn on the kitchen faucet and there's hot water right then and there. I'm not wasting gallons upon gallons of water.
Yeah, we're already starting to get warm.
I will definitely use Radiant always, and to make sure that Drew is on call for us all times.